we'll be crafting a backgammon cube from wooden parts. Attention is paid not only to design but also to tactile feel, shape, and weight. In this video, we'll start by smoothing out the surfaces of the wooden parts using sandpaper to ensure a sleek finish. By sanding the surface in advance, the smoothness of the surface when applying varnish later is significantly improved. Next, we'll protect the surfaces by applying a layer of varnish. This not only enhances the appearance but also shields the parts from wear and tear. These parts have been cut with a laser cutter and are already colored with acrylic paint. You should be able to see the reflection of light due to the application of varnish. By layering the varnish, the surface gains enhanced protection, and the underlying acrylic paint takes on a deeper hue. Now, it's time to assemble the cube. Pay close attention to the orientation of the numbers as you use glue to bond the parts together. In backgammon, when the tide of the game turns, you flip the cube and hand it over to your opponent. The moment when you offer a redouble after handling a challenging situation is incredibly enjoyable. To elegantly showcase this exquisite moment, it's essential to align the numbers 2 and 4 in the same direction. This way, by simply flipping your cube, you can present your opponent with redouble cube. To give the cube some heft, we'll fill it with clay. Apply glue to secure the clay in place. The doubling cube is a crucial tool that influences the course of the game. To reflect the weight of decisions, it is desirable for it to possess appropriate heaviness. The cube, equipped with the appropriate weight, allows the opponent to physically feel the gravity of their decision when confidently accepting the doubled stakes. To achieve this, we create a sense of weightiness in the cube by uniformly filling it with a certain amount of paper clay. Lay any excess clay using a sculpting knife. We are now entering the final assembly stage. Connecting the faces labeled 16 and 32 completes the prototype of the cube. In the last step, we apply glue to 4 cubes simultaneously. This allows us to slightly reduce production time. While ensuring quality, we strive to explore methods for time efficiency, aiming to deliver high-quality cubes at reasonable prices. Incorporate the last piece to seal the cube's structure. The basic form of our backgammon cube is complete. The moment when the face labeled 32 fits in, completing the prototype of the cube is a satisfying one, as you feel a definite sense of accomplishment at your fingertips. It's one of the pleasant moments in the production process. To add a professional touch, we'll bevel the edges using an electric router. This process begins by roughly trimming the edges with an electric router, contributing to a reduction in production time. As fine wood dust is generated, the work is conducted atop a dust collector. Since precision is required for the finer shaping, manual work is employed, and sandpaper is used for the final finishing touches. Refine the edges further with sandpaper for perfect finish. The important aspect of craftsmanship is creating with the user in mind. This approach naturally leads to the creation of high-quality pieces. In the case of backgammon cubes, attention is paid not only to design but also to tactile feel, shape, and weight. Now, let's bring some life to our creation. Apply acrylic paint to the shaved areas for a vibrant touch. The cube shape has finally reached its ultimate form. However, due to the edge trimming, the exposed wood grain is visible along the edges. To maintain harmony with the colored patterns and ensure a cohesive appearance, we carefully add color to the edges. When acrylic paint dries on the surface of wood, the color tends to lighten slightly. To accommodate this color change, we take the time to let it settle and carefully finish while ensuring uniformity. The unpredictability of colors is inherent in the craft. In pottery, for instance, predicting colors can be challenging from the application of glaze to the moment the pieces are taken out of the kiln. Despite it being a relatively easier task in comparison, we strive to enhance the overall quality without cutting corners until the very end. For long-lasting beauty, a final layer of varnish is applied. This not only protects the colors but also adds a subtle sheen. By thoroughly exploring what can be done to enhance the user's experience and consistently refining the process, we strive to elevate the quality. Since varnish dries relatively quickly when applied thinly, finishing multiple cubes simultaneously allows us to streamline the process without significant waiting times. This helps reduce production time and control manufacturing costs. Before we wrap up, we'd love to hear from you. If you have any creative ideas or suggestions for designing the backgammon cube, feel free to drop them in the comments below. And as you prepare to leave, We invite you to explore even more captivating cube designs by visiting our store. There, you'll discover a variety of unique and stylish creations to elevate your backgammon experience. Thank you so much for joining us in this crafting adventure. We hope you enjoyed the process as much as we did. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, happy crafting!